Hi, welcome to our channel Simply Prefab. Today we are at one of our location in Hyderabad. The place name is called as Domalgoda, which is very near to the tank bund. Today in this video I'll explain you about the terrace floor extension, where the client requirement I'll explain you. Then what is the solution we are going to give them, how it is useful for them, what are their advantages, and how it costs, how much time it will take. So we'll explain you now. You can see this area. So this is total around 3000 square feet area, and we are on the 6th floor of the building. So in this floor there is one company by name Sri Distributors, who are into the distribution of the merchandise for the two states. They are the sole distributors of the merchandise, different brands, multi-brands. Now they have some additional requirement of their office extension, we can say, or their storage extension. So regularly they keep their stock here, and they will shift it to their distributors. So now they have some requirement like to extend the floor, or to extend their space, whatever the current space they are using it. So the client approached us after seeing our videos on the YouTube. They called us, then client spoke to us, then we gave some preliminary information, then we gave a detailed project report, how it can be done and what it can be done. So now I'll explain you see this. To extend this floor, there are options like they can go for an RCC building also, where the columns are already there. This can be extended and they can build another floor with these existing columns. Now what stops them to do like this? The first point is, this property is leased by the client with the trust, where trust has got 10 to 11 trustees who has to take the decision, who has to approve the budget. Then also they need the building permissions for the floor extension. They cannot construct without the permission. The most challenging task is that this building is on the 6th floor. All the materials needs to be shifted from the ground floor to the 6th floor. So that is the main task. This is a residential area. So you can see, I'll explain you about this structure also. They have opted for this color coated sheet. They have extended the floor with the color coated sheet and the steel structure. So now the structure which we are going to do is a steel structure with the Birla Aerocon wall panels. So we'll explain you the differences between that structure and this structure, and also why the RCC construction is not suitable. Then what is the option, what they can do. Now the challenge if they go for the RCC is the permission, budget, then approvals, then investment by the client, then the local these residents, they get disturbed with this materials, debris, storage place for the building materials. All these are the challenges. Now what is the solution for them? Now the solution for them, what we have suggested is, because since of all these factors, the client got convinced by the solution what we gave is this. We have given this Birla Aerocon 3-inch wall panels solution. Basically they have got two types of thicknesses. This is the 3-inch thickness and 2-inch thickness is there. So 2-inch thickness we are using it for the roof as a slab, and this 3-inch thickness we are using for the external walls. So they do have the 4-inch walls also, which can be made to order. We have to order that, and 3-inch and 2-inch will be readily available. Now this 3-inch wall panel, it is 2 feet width and 10 feet height. They have got 8 feet, 9 feet and 10 feet heights. They have got 3 different heights. Now as you can see, we have placed 120 panels of 3-inch walls and 50 panels of 2-inch walls. So each 3-inch panel will weigh around 90 to 110 based on the density, and this 2-inch wall panel will weigh around 70 to 80 kgs, the whole panel. So now you can see the building has, we have put these panels here, all the panels we have placed it. So since these panels are lightweight, so it will not add much weight to the existing building. That is the first advantage with these Aerocon panels. Then they are easily customized, they are eco-friendly, they are fire resistant, they are heat resistant, they are acoustic, sound resistance up to 45 decibels. It is customizable. We can take any height we want. So these Birla Aerocons have got these benefits, and we are using the mild steel structure here. So mild steel MS structure basically we call. So we are using the I beams and I channels and the 2x2 pipes or whatever the structure our fabricator suggests, we will use that. Now the steel structure and these panels are going to be lightweight, so it will not add much weight to the existing structure also. It doesn't require any building permissions. These are cost effective, easily can be installed, easily can be removed, easily can be relocated, and easily can be customized. Let's say now after 5 years or 6 years or 10 years, whenever customer wanted to shift the structure, they can do that. Moreover, the pricing advantage is there. It is less cost when compared to the RCC. This thing, no permissions is required, and we do proper waterproofing also. As these panels are waterproof, they are waterproof on the surface, not but at the joints. So you have thread at the joints, like when we join these two panels, their tongue and groove system, you'll get some groove. We have to fill that groove. We have to do the proper waterproofing. Proper structure care has to be taken care, and proper walls has to be installed. The current client requirement is to have a big hall and one toilet for their staff. This to be used as the warehouse of the extension of their existing building. So today we are on site. Today is the 11th Jan 24, and we have shifted these wall panels. Still some wall panels have yet to come. Initially we have shifted unloaded the wall panels at the ground floor. Then manually this has been shifted to the 6th floor with 10 to 12 laborers, each of them carrying these panels on their heads. That was the only option available here, because we cannot use this Hydra also because of this height. You can see the location here. So these have got small entrance, and also this is a residential area, so it might cause disturbance also. So basically these Birla Aerocon panels, they have been into the market been more than 2 decades, and these are widely used across different verticals: industrial, residential, commercial. So it can be installed anywhere. You don't need any permissions. Not much of the permissions is required. No technical this thing is there, and this can be easily installed on the old buildings like this. We can see this can be used on the load bearing structures also. Now we'll come to this thing what I was explaining earlier, this structure. You can see this structure. Now the roofing of that structure is the 0.4 mm color coated sheet, which is off white, and the side also the color coated sheet. Now the only advantage with this type of structure here is that it can be easily lifted, it can be easily installed, and it is also cost effective. Like the sheets will cost around 38 to 39 rupees per square feet. Labor charges are there, and steel is there. Now what are the disadvantages of this? The disadvantage is, whenever it rains, it will make huge noise. That is the first disadvantage. Second is that these are not heat resistant. So when during summer, where the typical temperatures in Hyderabad will be around 44, 45 and even 50s these years, in the coming years it might go to 50 to 54 also. During that time, though they have provided these turbo ventilators, so these will not be sufficient, because of that heat this thing. So they need more cooling or more AC use or more coolers use, we can say, so which will increase in their electricity bill. Second thing, these are susceptible and prone to the water leakages. You can see the joints there. So they have not done any water proofing, or the joints has been not laid properly. And the turbo ventilator joints also you can see. So there will be a water leakage. So if you have any materials or which are can be damaged by the water, that will be the one thread. This cannot be reused, and this cannot be relocated. They can reuse it and relocate it, but the holes which have been put that screws and all that, because of that it cannot be reused. And the most thing is, the client has got very good elevation or aesthetic at the entrance. Now once they see this, they might feel from the outside aesthetically this might not look proper, and also it look like a shed or something like that. So when compared to the Aerocon walls, which will look like the normal structure or walls or normal building, so these buildings, Aerocons have got more advantages than this type of structures, though their cost might be 10 to 20% higher. So you can directly go to this Birla Aerocon structures because of the aesthetic look, because of the ease of installation, because of their properties like eco-friendly, heat resistant, fire resistant, water resistant, termite resistant, and sound acoustic also. So now once this project gets started, we will give you the daily updates, how the structure is happening, how the walls will be placed, and how we can put windows on this, how we can put tiles, doors, windows. So please subscribe to our channel, comment us if you have any queries, visit our website, and thank you so much for watching this video.